In this video, I want to address the topic of the relationship between menu links, categories and articles a little bit more closely, and hopefully it becomes a bit more understandable. And then I want to talk about the possibility of changing how we are working with the fixtures and possibly some of the other menu items as well, but especially the fixtures now, because it seems that we want to post more than one article on that page, like we would do on the news page, for instance. Anyway, carrying on. Yeah, I have prepared a sort of graphical view of the relationship between menu links, which are simply a link to a specific page on the website, and categories and articles. So you have at the moment for the Harling Recreation Bowls Club website, you have three different types of pages. You have the home page on the one hand, then you have pages that are treated differently for fixtures, club offices and the Find Us page, and two other pages that are again treated differently as well. The news page and the admin support pages are the only pages at the moment that you can post multiple articles on. And I'm not referring to the home page at the moment, it's a special case, but you can add multiple pages to the news page and the admin support page because you link the articles to a news category and to a training category, or I think the training category could even be called support category. I don't think it is called training. I think it is called support. Either way, because you can use categories, you are able to post multiple articles. Now, there's another category really called uncategorized, which means there's no real category. And in a case like this, the page, the menu item link is directly linked to the article. So it means that if you click on the fixtures page, there is only one article that will be called up for it. And there's a direct link. In contrast, going back to this, the news page, for instance, links to news and news as a category, and news as a category is set up in such a way that it can display multiple articles. And that is the real difference. So it means that whenever you want to update the news page, for instance, you always have to create a new article, link it to the news, and it will add it to the existing articles. Whenever you want to update the fixtures page, you must go into the article and change the content of that specific article, because the name of that article is the only name that will be linked to the fixtures page, and that is the difference. The danger with that, of course, is if you wanted to change the fixtures page and you get rid of the content inside the existing article, to get that content back, if you made a mistake, you wanted to get it back, is a little bit more difficult and a little bit more complex to achieve. But that would be the only way you can do it at the moment. with that. Now, to just briefly talk about the home page. The home page is not a page that will change very often. It normally would be fairly static, but again, it is uncategorized, so you go into the home page and you change the content of the existing page. It is a little bit special because any article that you mark as a featured article will be displayed on the home page. So you could have multiple articles on the home page through that special category called featured, which is not something that we can change. It is something that comes with a framework that defines the website. Right, so enough said of this. What I'm going to do now is to look at the replacement articles that you wanted to create for the fixtures page, and we can then talk about the difficulty that you had to display it where you wanted to display it on the fixtures page, if I am correct. Let me just have a quick look at your email again. You say in the email that I've used the article here to upload those two fixtures, or that fixtures, to the support page. I want to move this data to the fixtures page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the admin page now where you uploaded it. And then look at them. So if I go to the admin support page, by the way, this is the new video that I posted for you to have a look at. In the meantime, that explains the problem with the fixtures page. Anyway, I can see that you have got two separate articles, one for Breckland League Unicorns and one for Breckland League Griffins. I'm not sure what the difference is between those two, but either way, to me it looks as if you want to post more than one article on the fixtures page, which means that at the moment the fixtures page is set up incorrectly for your usage, so I would suggest that I'm going to change it. Looking at the previous explanation, there you have the fixtures page, as can be seen there, and it will only at the moment allow one single article, so you can't post more than one article to it. So my suggestion would be to change the fixtures page to work the same as the news page, but for that reason I'm going to have to create a category called fixtures, and you will have to then treat it the same way you would do the news page. In other words, then allocate the or link the article to the category fixtures. Now you've already done this here, but what you were forced to do, and I'm just opening this article to have a look at it. What you were forced to do, I'm going to have to go into the edit button so we can have a look at it. You were forced to put this in category support. So what it would mean is if I create a category called fixtures, it will be listed here and you will be able to click on that category, change it to fixtures, and it will automatically appear under the fixtures page. So I'm going to have to do that, and you will be able to do what it is that you suggested you wanted to do in your email, and that is to change it to the fixtures page. So hopefully that will solve that problem for you. And even if you have a category, going back to the categories again, even if you have a category and you post only one article, that's fine. So you can, this really means one or more articles. So even one article connected to or linked to a category would be fine. There wouldn't be a problem. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, if we just briefly talk about these two menu or these two pages, the club offices page, I do not see at the moment a reason why you would want to post more than one article on the club offices page, unless in the future you want to show, or for a time you want to show, let's say the 2014 club offices and the 2015 club offices in two separate articles. Then I can change that also to create a category for it called, let's say, offices, and you could link it that way, and it would work the same as the news, the admin, and in the future the fixtures as well. The Find Us page, I could do exactly the same with the Find Us page as well, but I see no reason why we would ever want to post more than one article in the Find Us page. But if you think that that is what it is that we want, then we can do that as well, which will simplify the whole website really, in the sense that you will cut out this whole portion here. So you will have two types of pages. You will have a home page, and then you will have another page which works on the same principle of you can post more than one or more articles on each of those pages. But that is a decision we can make later, and we can make it when it is really needed. In the meantime, I'm going to leave this. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to click just on cancel just to go back out of the article, and I will go ahead and make the change for the fixtures page, and then you will be able to put your Breckland League unicorns and the other one onto the fixtures page, in addition to the thing to this article that is on the fixtures page. And then you can, once you publish those other two, you can unpublish this one and it will only show those two. So hopefully that explanation made it clear. If it is not clear, by all means we can discuss it again and fix it up. Let me know. We can set up a Skype session and we can talk about it face to face, so to speak. Okay, so I don't think there's any more that I can say about this lot. I am going to end the video here, post it also, and then reply to you by email to have a look at these videos and then be in contact afterwards. And while you look at these videos and look at these explanations, I will make the changes. And if it so happens that you didn't like what it is that I'm doing, then that's all right. We can always go back to the way we are at the moment. That's it all. That is all for this video. So we'll speak soon enough.